Hold it, just record stuff.
It's recording already.
That whole house went off its foundation. See the lines in the brick?
Where?
Time for another traffic update, and Captain Carl's got a gander what's happening with you and your drive. Carl?
Well, so far it's a pretty good ride on the interstate, but we do have a hazard. Police are reporting an elderly female walking. Car broke down on 2059 northbound.
Don't look at it,
Expressway, so keep an eye out for that.
What?
Direct on Avenue D and 36th Street. That's a hit and run.
Where?
You're
I went to the ER last night looking for my friend. That's
What man?
East Thomas Street because of the earlier storm damage and a lot of traffic lights out
Can you
there.
go through?
And a lot of traffic lights out on Highway
I think
280
it's
as well.
too
Watch for
too much
slowing
for me.
things down in the Trinity Medical Center Traffic Center. I'm Captain Carl.
We saw the tornado alley moving Monday, and it looked exactly like this. Exactly like this.
I had nightmares with that movie. Until you experience it, you will never understand. I experienced it, and this is way too much for me. Like, I'm mentally not okay right now. Just close your eyes. Yeah, just close your eyes. Lay back and close your eyes and look. I just don't want to look.
Where were you yesterday when this tornado roared through town?
Yesterday I was in my apartment, and I just remember running to my closet, and I'm so blessed. My apartment really wasn't touched, but it was like everyone
Sitting on power cords.
came out, walked outside, everything around it is just leveled. Like trees are snapped in half, power lines are shredded. I remember a couple of two-story houses behind my building are just like completely wiped away. Like we walked outside and it was just like the whole second floor and the roof are just completely gone.
How close did it actually come to you where you were?
15, 20 feet.
Wow. Isn't it amazing where your apartment was basically untouched, but across the street it looks like a war zone?
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. I'm so blessed and so thankful. And my apartment building was like really it's very sturdy, so I'm just thankful that everything was okay in my building.
How long did you hide in the closet?
Really, I thought it would last for a long time, but I was only in the closet for a minute, and then just everything seemed like it just settled all of a sudden.
Time kind of stands still, doesn't it?
Right.
Jordan, do you have any family members or friends that you're not aware of their situation, where they are?
That truck was in their basement.
So I checked with all my friends. A bunch of us went to the first floor apartment. We heard that there was a second tornado coming through, so we all gathered in the first floor. I was on the third floor, so I decided to go down to the first floor. But all my friends, I believe, are okay. But just everything around us is devastating.
Absolutely, devastating. That's a big word. Used a lot in light of what happened yesterday. So I'll go back to the phones again. Jordan, another Jordan. Hi there.
Hey, we're from Coleman, and we haven't heard anything from Coleman on any other radio stations. They said that Coleman's basically a dead zone. So we figured we'd call in and say that half of Coleman is pretty much in ruins. Downtown is pretty much blocked off. Going down 31, you detour for probably a mile, and you can't from one side. Yesterday, after it took the tornado, you couldn't get from one half of the town to the other. So one of my friends here, he was actually in Eastside Baptist Church that was completely demolished. He was in the basement with the pastor when it
You know what the check thing, right?
I could see the tornado.
The checks on the houses?
The
checks on the houses? You're about to see it. That means they searched it, nobody's there. If you see numbers on it, that's how many people were there.
Just before daybreak, he was talking about this same type of devastation, describing it, and you're just backing this up.
So if it has numbers, that means that
They found people.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Yesterday, after the tornado hit, and there was a little bit of calm, I went home to my grandma's house, and I drove through town, and there was traffic backed up probably a mile and a half because you have to detour through 31. And all the power lines were out, so none of the lights were working, and there was police in the street. It was like a war zone. It was very scary. There was people walking out, looking really confused, dazed and confused. They didn't really know what was going on. There were trees down, houses
That pink house,
destroyed,
people in the
and
mansions? there's
basically
people there that live
it
there
was
that
like a bomb was dropped or
they
something like that.
are
There's gonna be
foster
some folks dealing with
parents to a lot
post-traumatic
of
stress
kids.
after this. Yeah, it might not
Really
kick
is.
in. It might not kick in right away, but in
I
a
think
couple
people
of
are still in
days,
shock today.
Yeah. I mean, and until the adrenaline goes down and they realize that there's not much else for them to do, I don't know that it'll really settle in.
What's amazing, we're hearing a lot about Birmingham and Tuscaloosa and Coleman, these big areas, but you know, Pell City was hit really bad. Leeds and Moody and other places that they're
See, look at that house, perfectly fine, and
by
that house right there.
Get back to you and your phone calls, 888-9-105-105, 888-9-105-105. Get a news update now. Head to the WERC News Center and Leah Brandon. Good morning, Leah.
And good morning. State emergency officials say DeKalb and Franklin counties in North Alabama appear to have suffered the most deaths from the tornadoes and the severe storms. The governor says 131 deaths statewide have been confirmed.
We do have massive destruction of property in certain counties, especially Tuscaloosa, Coleman, Marshall, DeKalb, and then also in Jefferson County.
The governor says about 1 million people are in the dark throughout the
Almost
state.
throw up. I'm
Science
serious,
Operations
I'm gonna
Officer
throw up.
Chris
Don't
Darden
stop
with
over
the
this.
National
Wait
Weather
until
Service
they
in
go.
Huntsville says his office is without power.
Several of the high tension lines going out of Browns Ferry power plant were taken out by one of the tornadoes, we understand, yesterday. So 300 to 400,000 customers in North Alabama are without